Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Tales of Gracie's F. On the last episode, we attempted our ambush on Fendolian forces, but unfortunately they saw through a plan and then attempted to do a counterattack. Luckily, Hubert came in with Strada's forces in order to drive them back, but then unfortunately he drove us out of our own home and then out of Lant altogether. So, we're alone? Well, we're not alone, we've got Sophie with us, but suffice to say, we got bamboozled.
I can't lose.
And now we're in Barona Catacombs looking for Richard so he can try and help us. Can I just say, when you use the word bamboozled for anything, it can make light of any serious situation. Like, for example, the government has been overthrown by a coup d'etat, and forces have overrun us and have attempted to bring forth their own political ideals.
No one can stand before
They completely
my blade.
bamboozled us. Like, it completely makes light of any situation, wherever you use it. We were betrayed by one of our own. We got bamboozled by him. I'm sorry. This is a very serious situation right now. Wait, is that?
Wait a minute. Richard! Richard, hold on! You're... It's me, Asbel Lant.
Asbel? Is that really you? Well, I must say, I certainly didn't expect to find you here.
I don't understand. This is crazy. I heard that you were supposed to be dead.
You heard that I was dead?
I'm so glad you're safe. Can you stand? Come on, let's go.
Thank you, Asbel.
So you still live, Your Highness?
More of Cedric's men.
I won't let you.
Well, I don't know who this Cedric fellow is, but he doesn't seem very welcome to me. Sorry, Richard, we'll have to catch up in a second, because right now, this requires our attention. But, glad to see you sort of look well, man. I mean, besides the whole Windor Knights trying to kill you thing. And this is related to why they wanted to take me down, too.
I think that's all of them.
Good job, Sophie. Let's check to see if Richard is okay.
You saved me, Asbel.
Hey, wouldn't be the first time.
If you hadn't arrived when you did, I wouldn't have survived. Thank you.
Call it a twist of fate.
I'm glad to be of service, Your Highness.
Please, don't speak like that. We're old friends, you and I.
Yeah, but you're the Crown Prince.
I could order it, you know.
But, Your Highness...
Oh, snap, he's got you there.
Fine. Richard, does that work for you?
Perfect. Formality just doesn't suit you, old friend.
Although it does seem to still suit you. I mean, look at you! Looking all devilishly handsome and beashy as hell.
And this is?
Prince Richard, this is Sophie.
Sophie? I was told she had been killed.
I met this girl at the meadow. I don't know if she's the original Sophie or what, but she needed a name.
That and we're unoriginal.
I think it's her. They have the same feeling about them. You must sense it too. That's why you gave her that name.
Well...
Oh shit, you okay?
Richard?
My chest! It's on fire all of a sudden!
Hey!
I hear voices!
We'll talk later. Right now, we have to get out of the capital.
There should be an exit just ahead. If we follow the high road, it'll take us to Grailside. That's where I was headed. The local lord, Duke Dallin, will help us. Now let's go.
It's better than staying here. Let's go. We got the long lost friend title, and more importantly, Richard has now joined our party as a playable member. And you know what? I'm going to switch to him immediately because, real talk, Richard is my favorite character to play as from what I remember. Because he has so many cool combos that he can do. Like, look at this. Freaking sword stabs, and then he does freaking sword shoryukens. Oh, it's so cool. And not only that, but I believe he also has some spells, if I remember correctly. Yes, he's got Soul Reaper, and he's got Soul Deluge. Let's see. Where Richard damages the target and absorbs the lost HP for himself. So that's a HP drain. And an art that rains a multitude of swords down upon a target. So basically, he's got summon swords.
Richard, you're hurt.
No, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Damn it, I wasn't able to show it off. Crap. Reducing cast time. Richard's A arts are rapier attacks, while his B arts are spells. If you follow an A art with a B art, the casting time for the B art will be decreased. Using one A art decreases it by 15%, while using two decreases it by 30%. This trick applies to all of the other characters too. Now, what would happen if you used 4 A arts? Who would dare to try such a thing? Also, I'm very sad I didn't get to show off Summon Swords. Also, we need to switch that title off you, good sir, because that is completely full. I believe... Also, we can do... Yes, there it is, right there. You see that Vertex Rose? I think, if I remember correctly, that is definitely a skill that we will want to get. Oh, well. It's nice to see you again, Door. Finally, I vowed my vengeance upon you 7 years ago. And we will go through with it. After this character skit.
This is it.
What's wrong?
Back then, I vowed revenge on this door because I couldn't open it.
You vowed revenge on a door?
Yeah, I was a kid. I wonder if I can open it now. Let's see.
It opened a little.
Was it always this easy? If I'd been able to open it like this back then, I wonder if things could have been different.
Asbel?
Sorry, never mind. Let's go see what's on the other side.
No use wondering about the past, Asbel. What's done is done. All we can now is, both metaphorically and literally, push forward. Alright, let's see what's behind door number 1.
Shall we begin?
Okay, right. I know we've seen these enemies before, but... I want to get my freaking sword rain ability. Yeah, there it is. Ah, it's still as good as I remember. Got Cyclone uppercuts too? He's still as good as I remember him. I mentioned before that I really liked sword characters, and they're kind of, you know, basic characters to choose from a favorite standpoint. However, I guess the spice to that rule that I like is I'm a big fan of spell swords. And that's precisely what Richard is, which is also why I really love playing as him. So that is definitely something I'm a fan of. Like, look at that. He's so cool. Alright, let's try getting some HP back. Can I charge up? Okay, just for that bat, you're going to be the one getting the HP drainage. Your health is mine now. Oh, Severing Wind, so good. Also, I want to get that thing from my title as quickly as possible for Richard, because it is going to be very useful.
No one can stand before my blade.
It's also related to a staple among Tales of games, so I hope you guys look forward to it, because it's always a highlight when you get that certain ability. I know I'm being very vague about it, but you know, I want to keep a little bit of a surprise there, just in case. Also, holy crap. Looks like a dragon lived down here a long time ago or something. Well, whatever it is dead now.
It's been a long time since anyone's come this way. There are still monster bones here. What's wrong, Sophie?
I don't know. My chest. It hurts.
The air is thin here. Perhaps we should hasten our escape. Here, Sophie. Take my hand.
No, I'm fine.
Sophie?
This is unexpected. Asbel, did she act this way around you when you first met?
No, not really.
Interesting. Then perhaps the problem lies more with you than it does with her.
Me?
Even after 7 years, you haven't changed at all. Anyone would recognize you. It was easy enough for me.
What? I've changed? Maybe you just changed too much. What's wrong? Is it your wound?
It's been a long time since I laughed. I enjoyed that a bit more than was sensible.
Richard.
Damn, we got both of your chests hurting. You guys better not die on me before we get out of this cave. That'll be really inconvenient.
Never, never.
What's our motto?
Never give up.
Yeah, that's so good. Man, we had to come up with that right now in this cave. Think about that for a second. That's how good our friendship pact is. We could just come up with mottos on the fly. Either that or we rehearsed that like 7 years ago, and then we just remembered it. That would be something.
Looks like we made it out in one piece.
Yeah, but it still looks like you're hurting.
You alright, Richard?
It's nothing. I'm just a little tired.
We should rest. You know a good place to stop around here?
There's a small hut just off the high road, but I don't want you to stop because of me.
There's no need to push yourself. Let's just head for the hut.
All right. Thanks, Asbel.
You gotta love those convenient huts, huh? Anyway, as soon as we come out here, we got a red ribbon. But unfortunately, the person that's for is, not available right now, which, kind of sucks. Oh, jeez. Hope you're not too mad at me, Sharia. Anyway, another new enemy. Let's see what we got. Okay, that's just an apple. I know it says apple fake, so it's something pretending to be an apple, but look at that. That's just a giant apple. That's kind of goofy. Ah, it's a monster in an apple. An apple a box, if you will. God, that's so stupid. I apologize for that. Alright, alright, alright. Ow, crap. I need to remember that I still also got my Exceed shards that I can equip to abilities when I get the chance. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Is there anything else in this area? See, okay, there's the hut. And I think up here is back towards Verona Capital, which unfortunately we can't enter right now. However, we could get interrupted by an enemy. Well, okay, it's a new enemy, so I guess I can accept that. All right. Damn, that is much faster. Holy crap! I have to get used to chaining my abilities together because that is something that I am not used to.
Flee for your lives.
Nice attempt sounding threatening, Richard. You really had them. Anyway, new discovery. Puff petal down. A large piece of fluff. A small child could have fun using it as a parachute. Wait, seriously? I mean, they did look pretty big. Huh, go figure.
They're so soft.
Hey, Sophie, listen. I know I've made things difficult for you up until now.
What? No, I'm fine.
You still don't know who you are or where you're from. But I don't want you to worry about that. I'll take care of you.
Okay, but I'm not worried.
But that's crazy. You have to be worried. What What if you never find out where you belong?
Oh,
I don't know, Asbel. Maybe she's happy with where she is right now. I mean, it's not good to think about this complicated stuff right now. We have so many pressing issues. Alright, now, before I forget, in this extra slot, I am going to put in that piece of fluff that we just got, because we're going to be needing a bunch of them at some point in the future. Like, and I mean a bunch, so might as well start mass producing them now while I still can. Let's take a rest near this hut.
This is fine.
Sophie, don't go too far.
Are you sure you don't want me to get you a chair, Your Highness? Also, don't worry, Asbel. She's just going to play with that very low poly seagull. Holy crap, I can see the jaddies on that thing. Sorry.
alright.
She seems so interested in it.
Richard, what happened back in Verona?
My father was murdered.
What?
Yes. He was killed by the very knights who were sworn to protect him. They would have killed me as well, but I hid among the bodies and escaped detection. When the enemy dropped their guard, I went to the secret passage and fled for my life.
I can't believe the Knights would do such a thing.
My father's death was a shock, but the fact he was betrayed by his own knights makes it far worse.
And I was a student at the Knight Academy.
Yes, I'd heard you left home to join them.
I did, but then I resigned. My father also died recently, and I was to become the next Lord of Lant. Had I stayed, I might be chasing you down right now.
But you're not. You saved my life, just as you did 7 years ago.
Well, look on the bright side, Asbel. I guess because of all of the events that happened to us, it led us to this path, and that means we were able to save Richard. Like I said, silver lining. We found it eventually.
I thought of that day as I fled the castle. I was so desperately hoping you would somehow come to my aid. And you did. You actually did. You have no idea how happy I was to see you, Asbel.
Hey, I'm happy to see you too, bro.
You're special. You're one of the only people I've ever really trusted. So what's your plan? Will you return home when this is over?
Things are complicated. The alliance with Strata has changed everything.
Alliance with Strata? What are you talking about? My father would have never agreed to an alliance. He always took a hard line on such matters.
The Stratan military is stationed in Lant right now. They just arrived a little while ago.
So around the time of the uprising. Interesting.
It seems way too coincidental.
Asbel, someone's coming.
Ah, crap. Alright, break time's over.
It's the prince! He's here!
Damn, they found us.
I mean, to be fair, we were sitting right in the open. We probably could have hid better if we were in the cottage, but whatever. Ah, shit, I'm paralyzed. Okay, never mind. I am no longer paralyzed. That didn't last long, thank God. Alright. Okay, just keep them busy, Sophie. I'm just gonna charge this up. I'll be the spellcaster from afar. Okay, charge up. Now! There we go, that's what I was looking for. Jesus Christ, you're annoying. I know you used to be my guards, but doesn't mean I'm gonna show you any mercy.
Richard, we got this.
Like the old days.
Man, I'm so glad you still like me. You have no idea, man. Sherry has given me the cold shoulder. Hubert's now acting like he doesn't even care about me anymore. You can be my new bro. Tiger Festival.
Who are these soldiers?
These men serve my uncle, Archduke Cedric, the man who now calls himself our king.
Ah, right. I see how this went.
My uncle sought to usurp the throne for years. and now it seems he has resorted to force.
Why would he do such a thing?
Asbel, listen. When we reach Duke Dallin, I plan to build an army and avenge my father's death. Will you fight with me? I need your strength for the coming battle.
Of course. I don't know how much help I can be, but I'll do whatever I can.
Thank you, Asbel. Thank you.
This is just like our old friendship pact. Do you want to join too, Sophie?
Yes, join us. It'll be just like it was 7 years ago.
What happened?
It's strange. I just felt a chill run up my arm.
Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
I'm fine, but we should get to Grailside as quickly as we can.
Man, the thing between you two is certainly odd. I mean, I'd figured you two would get along like a house on fire. I guess maybe I'm wrong? Anyway, before we try and go to that location, how about we see this new character skit?
I'm starving.
I know I dragged you into this, but I can't do anything about the food situation right now. I'm very sorry.
Oh no, it's not your fault at all. By the way, remember when you said the Knights assassinated your father? Are you sure about that?
I know it's difficult for you to hear, but yes, I am.
I'm no longer involved with them.
Knight or not, Asbel, I am very happy that you are not counted among my enemies.
Believe me, Richard, I have no desire to fight you. I wish I could have seen the Academy one last time.
Perhaps we should take a little stroll to the Academy then. Maybe bring my uncle a little present?
Hey, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, just go sightseeing. No one will see us. It's absolutely fine. We don't stand out at all. Not with my Disco Night set and freaking Richard looking beashy as hell. Alright, before we head on out, let's charge our mixer. Let's see if we can buy anything new. Ooh, steel sword. And that brings up our CC too. Ooh, yes, yes. That sounds absolutely worth it. Then we could get the steel gloves. So, see, attack goes down by 1, but everything else goes up, so that seems worth it. Need to sell all my crap as well. You know what? I'll do all of my stuff off screen, and I'll be back in a second and show you what I've decided upon. Alright, bought all of my crap. Richard got a new title. All's well that ends well. So if we go on over to my equipment, things worked out a little bit interesting. So I got a steel sword, however, I was also able to use that moist crystal that I got a few episodes back in order to fuse it away and make a katana, and then I increased the katana. So I'm going to equip that instead. I've wasted a little bit of money equipping and creating the steel sword, but you know what, that's fine. I can use that steel sword for other things, potentially. I also got Richard the steel saber, I gave Sophie steel gauntlets, and all of our defense stuff is pretty much the same. I'm just going hard in on offense right now, because I am quite low on money. Also, I'm going to take this person's pasta. What do you got to say? Have you been opening treasure chests? Some of us compete to see who can open the most chests. We give each other titles based on how many chests we've managed to open. Very interesting. Someone was actually telling me that in the comments. So, I'll be sure to pick up whatever treasure that I can along the way. Alright, now that all of our preparations are done, let's head south. We now have a goal in mind, and we're going to help Richard. And it starts by killing the starfish.
Shall we begin?
Alright, we probably didn't need to kill the starfish, but I felt like it. Oh, another person. The southern bridge up ahead isn't just a bridge, it's a fortress that happens to be shaped like a bridge. Verona's western border is protected by the lake, while that fortress guards the Southlands. Huh, the more you know. I have to keep that in mind for when we try to draw up a tactic in order to take down Cedric. Wonder what type of man this Cedric fellow is. I mean, backstabbing is the first thing that comes to mind. Considering the whole killing his brother thing.
This, right here, is Wallbridge.
A bridge that acts as a fortress.
Those two guards belong to my uncle.
Okay, is there another way around?
I know of some other routes, but they all run through the capital.
This is bad. We can't possibly return to Verona now. Sophie! What's wrong? What happened?
That girl. She touched me.
What?
I touched her. I really touched her. Once more, please, wait! Let me touch her again!
Who are you?
Who, me? I'm Pascal. It's nice to meet you.
Just what do you want with Sophie?
Oh my gosh, I never thought I'd see a real one in person. It's like meeting a celebrity.
See a real what?
I said see because I just saw her illusion a little while ago.
Illusion? What are you talking about? Do you know something about Sophie?
Well, yeah, I know all about her, but it's kind of hard to explain. It'll be faster to just show you. Come on, it's right over there.
Guys, I'm not going to mince words here. Pascal is the best. And a girl. One might even say a best girl. Oh, I've been waiting for this.
What is this?
You can use this to just pshoo right down to the underground ruins, you know? That's where the illusion is.
There are ruins here?
I know, right? I was totally surprised when I went down there, but boy, was it something! Not having to deal with that stupid bridge was a nice bonus, too.
So you're saying that this goes past the bridge? Interesting.
Were there soldiers in the ruins?
Nope, just me.
What do you think, Asbel?
Might as well take a look. We can't do anything here anyway. Plus, I'm interested in this illusion of Sophie.
All right, that's good enough for me.
You're coming? Awesome! Let's all go together then.
Wait, we hardly know you.
Even though I know you'll be my favorite character over time.
Wait, you're coming with us?
Well, sure.
I think she's offering to show us around the ruins. Right?
Of course.
All right, I guess we're all going in.
So yes, Pascal has now joined the party. And with that, I'm going to end off the episode right here. Oh, guys. You have no idea yet if you don't know this game, but I'm very excited she's part of the party now. Anyway, I'm going to end off this episode right here with a character skit, and by collecting the treasure chest and the spot to the left. So, if you like this episode, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun junk. And next time, we're going to go into the ruins. Ooh boy, possibly not looking forward to that.
Come on, let me touch you again. Look, you can touch me as much as you want. It's a totally fair deal. No. Asbel? Too bad. He's way over there.
Do you think Archduke Cedric could be in league with Strahta?
It's possible. My uncle had been handling the kingdom's foreign affairs for many years. With my father's ailing health, he had no one to answer to.
So in other words, this alliance between Strahta and Lant.
Though it pains me to say it, it may have indeed been officially sanctioned by the crown.
Well, that certainly makes things difficult. Also, Sophie, what she's doing is sexual harassment, and you don't have to stand for it. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Almost forgot! There was 658 gold in here. Very important, needed to mention it. Okay, now the episode's over.